you hear today they just signed Henry?
Man, I've been following it like crazy.
Yeah.
I was excited about that noon announcement.
Exactly. I was watching it too. So what's your prediction?
I had a lot of friends.
So what's going to happen Saturday?
From all over the place. You know, a lot of friends that text me at about 12:20 and they're like, wow, this is crazy that Arkansas is killing it in recruiting. And I said, man, I've heard nothing but, you know, just outstanding things about the guys up there. So, man, I'm so looking forward to it.
See, the word on the street is he committed to the Razorbacks because you're from Arkansas as well. He said, I want to be a Razorback because Joe Nichols plays music from there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that had much to do with it.
Come on, man. I'm trying to give you your story here. That's what we're going to stick with.
All right, I'll follow along.
Oh, well, man, it's getting to be time. It's state fair time. So are you excited about that?
Man, I am very excited. I used to go to the Benton County Fair up there and the Washington County Fair. I believe we've been to the Faulkner County Fair and the Pulaski County Fair, way back in the day. But I'm looking forward to coming back to the state fair. I think I played there a long time ago, maybe 15 or so years ago, and coming back, like I said, seeing family and having home state crowd and calling the halls and everything makes me very excited.
Now, what's your favorite thing about the fair? I mean, if you could get any food from the fair, what would you get?
Ooh.
Don't say a salad.
Yeah, it may probably be a deep fried salad. I think, there's so many bad things for you. You probably only eat one of them in a lifetime. I don't know, man. It's hard to beat a funnel cake or one of those big little turkey legs.
Well, they got some different things this year. We actually got to go sample a lot of the new foods, and they've got mealworm pizza and scorpion pizza on the menu now. Why you would ruin a good pizza by putting a scorpion on it, I don't know. But
hey, people have been doing it with anchovies for years, man.
Now, of course, you're playing the state fair here. You mentioned a lot of the other fairs. Have you played fairs across the U.S.?
Oh man, I've played probably a version of a fair in every state, including Hawaii.
A version of a fair? Was that like 7 people in a parking lot or something?
No, it's really great to see the country as much as I do. I like how everybody in their own region kind of takes pride in different things and different foods. In Texas they have deep fried butter sticks. And it's really cool. And like I said, I've done fairs up in Oregon and it's a different vibe, and up in northern New York. It's all cool to see country folks come out of the rural areas and come in and enjoy a couple of days of music and like I said, have some of that awful for you fair food, but it is a fun time, man.
Yeah, but if you go up north, you'll probably get deep fried hummus.
Yeah, or walleye or something like that. Yeah.
They're talking about having deep fried beer down here. I don't know.
It's just getting crazy now.
Again, why ruin the beer? But now I think you're playing out here. What? October 16th? Is that right?
Yeah, the 16th, Tuesday. Yeah.
Now, from when you leave the fair, where are you heading after that?
After the fair, I got a little time off. I'm, getting plenty of rest for my upcoming. I start recording at the end of this year for a new project, and so I'm, taking a little rest time and kind of recharge and get ready for a really busy 2019. Can't believe I'm saying that, 2019.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
So now, do you have any, like you said, you're starting a new project? Is it a new album or?
Yeah, it's going to be at least an EP and probably an album. I think, I'm starting. I got a couple of really great songs that I'm excited to cut. So I'll start 2 or 3 songs and kind of see where, the album's kind of taking me, and we'll probably, spend the first, 6 months or 4 or 6 months of the year kind of just recording and trying to get focused on putting a record out.
Now, when you're doing something like this, are there other artists that you would love to do a collaboration with that you reach out to, or do you just say, I'm better than everybody, I'm handling this on my own?
And screw you, Taylor Swift.
I've always, my whole life I wanted to do a duet with Dolly Parton, and I got a chance to do that on her duets album back in about 2005 or 6.
Oh yeah, how cool!
So that was great, and I've always also wanted to do a duet with Patty Loveless and I can't think of her name now. That's so great to me.
Oh yeah, boy, you really Beyonce.
Blank. Two bottles on Emmylou Harris. God, I can't believe I forgot that. No, Emmylou Harris has been, one of my dream duets, and for a long, long time. I think she's got one of those beautiful, very unique voices, and like I said, just always wanted to do that.
Now, when you guys started, we always ask people this. Now, what got you into the business in the first place? Was it the fame, money, or was it just pick up girls?
I think a combination of all those things to probably start with. I come from a pretty musical family. My dad played, and my grandpa played, my uncles played, and I just kind of grew up, liking what they did, and I had fun listening. I had fun learning, songs and everything. I kind of wanted to please them, and I also, saw, idols of mine like George Strait and Merle Haggard, these, big crowds and just singing like, beautifully and impressing people with great vocals and great presence. And I don't know, I just kind of a lot of things kind of molded me into wanting to be a musician. I wanted to take it farther than I ever imagined. I think a lot of stubbornness when I was in high school kind of pushed me toward music. I wanted to be a musician or a baseball player, and I think my my calling was correct because I got a very far in baseball. So hey, I really am grateful that I get to do what I really have a passion for. In my life, and not every day is great, but there ain't a bad day at doing what I do. So it's like I said, it's a dream come true. It's always been a dream come true since the time I was maybe 4 or 5.
That's awesome. Now, obviously, country, western, that's your kind of genre. Did you ever dabble with any of the other areas like gangster rap or Himalayan pan flute or something?
No, you heard the way I talk, right?
Fair enough. All right.
It's funny. I lived in North Carolina for a couple of years, and it was all rock and roll. When I was early on high school, there wasn't really many country bands. The country scene hadn't really popped with Garth and everything really out there. And I remember these guys at high school were like, "Man, you'd be great if you joined this rock band. They're really kind of cool, kind of southern rock and everything." And I got to this guy's house. We're gonna have our first rehearsal as a band, and I don't even remember the band's name, but this guy started playing a double kick drum, and his guitars come in really loud, and I started singing the first, couple of verses of this song that we wrote, and I was, singing like I sang, and they're like, "I don't think you're what we're looking for." So I made it about 15 minutes in a rock band, and they're like, "We think you should probably look for a country band." So you're probably right.
Fair enough. I'll go call Dolly Parton right now.
That's right, yeah.
So while you're at the fair, of course, you'll probably will you be doing any meet and greets and all of that?
Oh yeah, we'll meet as many people as we can. As a matter of fact, I think we got a thing with our merchandise where we'll take a picture or meet somebody. If they come up and grab a T-shirt or something, we'll find a way to say hi to everybody. And of course, a lot of other people, whoever we can meet, we will.
Just random people off the street. Hey, come here.
Walk up to people. Yeah, we're going to go down to market.
And me and Jeff will be back there taking pictures with you, and we'll bring you some deep fried butter just for that occasion.
That sounds very awful.
What, meatness or the deep fried butter?
Either.
Now, while you're here, are you going to stick around and see any of the other acts that are playing at the state fair, like Rat and Twista and POD, any of those? Genuine?
I don't think so. It sounds fun. As a matter of fact, the store manager's kind of, into, more rock and roll than he is country, so I think he might stick around. But no, I got to get back to Texas. Like I said, I got to take some time off and kind of, reboot after the really crazy year we've had touring. So, like I said, I'll see some family and head back home to East Texas.
Well, good deal. Well, man, we know that you've had a crazy year, and we're looking forward to seeing you here on the 16th. And we'll be rooting those hogs on and calling them hogs. And that's
on.
it. I look forward to meeting you.
At the show, absolutely we will. Beat Ole Miss this weekend.
There you go. What are you predicting?
I'm predicting a shootout, and I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of maybe 45 or 48 to about 30 or 28. So that's my prediction. 2 touchdowns, Hogs.
Woo, pigs. All right.
Pigs.
Well, Joe, man, thanks for calling in. Like I said, it's going to be a fantastic time. We're looking forward to seeing you at the State Fair. Anything that you want anybody to know, should they go visit any of your sites, look for any kind of new projects? What's the best way for them to, see where you're going to be, see what you got going on?
I will say that, JoeNichols.com is always, very informative. Of course, my Twitter. And by the way, I've seen like 1,000 Twitters with my name on there with, official or some, version of the spelling of official. And don't follow anything that doesn't have that blue check mark to it, because there's some crazy people out there that do some crazy stuff. So
I was about to ask you a couple of questions on that. Yeah.
It's, man, about every month, about every 2 or 3 weeks, actually, I'll get, a friend, family member, or a fan or something that'll say, "Have you sent me a request for like money?" We've been asked, for money and stuff like that. So if anybody ever gets anything from those weird, Instagrams or Twitters that are not mine, don't give them any money. It's a scam.
I think that's Emmylou Harris and Dolly Parton. I think they do.
I think they're set.
All right, man. We appreciate the time. Again, look forward to seeing you there at the fair October 16th, and we'll have a good old time.
Take care, man.
Yeah, man. Look forward to
Thanks,
it.
Joe.
Bye. There we go. What a guy. He's pretty cool.
Joe Nichols from Arkansas.
But he called early. I was still setting it up like, holy crap,
Because
that's
he's excited.
him.
I mean, he's like, we're going to talk to Jeff and Roy on the Arkansas Showcase. Yeah, that's why Hunter Henry's brother signed, because Joe Nichols is
Joe
playing.
Nichols. And we're going to take him some deep fried butter out there and take some pictures of him as he's having a heart attack. There you go, Joe. It was a good run for you, but it didn't work out.
But we're out of here. Come join us at the fair. Like I said, we'll be out there several different times talking to these different artists, and we might even have a traveling camera and just kind of take pictures of all the people out there at the State Fair. Some of them are scary.
They
Some
are.
of them are scarier than us.
Yeah, they are, man, because you just never know who's going to be out there. Just don't know. It's after dark and it's scary.
But come join us. www.arkansasshowcaseradio.org and look at all the pictures of the food and all the adventures that were happening at the State Fair.
And all the vultures. But adventures, vultures, and we're out of here.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.